so excited you're joining me for our cute little cow investigation project. This is what it will look like from your packet. You can go ahead and take this paper clip off. Make sure you give that to mom and dad. No playing with it. And we have several different pieces to this. So you've got your cute little cow head, the legs, then the body and the tail. And then this next part, oops, I got stuck. This says this is one of our sight words, little cow. Then our long word is investigation booklet. And we're gonna write our name here and then C-O-W down here. And these are together. If you notice, these are numbered. So this is 1, 2. We're going to draw a picture of our own little cow. We have a little poem here. I'll read that to you. 3. And then on the back, we have our little investigation. This is where we're going to cut out some little different pieces and we're going to answer some questions and glue those together. So first, we're going to start with doing our cow part. So I'm going to let you go ahead and start coloring. So you can color your cow. Cows are all sorts of different colors. You can do any color you like. And there's no wrong color for a cow. You could even do a blue cow or a purple cow. I'm not gonna, I think you can do whatever color cow, you just use your imagination. Let's see. I don't know what color cow I want. I'm gonna do this color, so it's gonna have some brown. So I'm gonna color my cow, and then I'm gonna come back and we need to color our different pieces. So you color all these pieces, color the body and your tail. Then we're gonna cut them out just along the outside, and I'll show you how to cut. Okay, so join me again in a little bit. I'm gonna color, you color, and we'll join again in just a little bit. Okay, here we are, back again. We've got our cow head, the feet, the body, and the tail. They're all colored. So then you're going to follow along in the lines, and it's all your dotted lines. So you do not want to cut out the tips of his toes off. If you cut off the tips of his toes, then poor little cow will not have part of his hoof. So it's around these dark edges, but you want to make sure you keep his toes. Then on your cow, you cut around this. Make sure you're following all the dotted lines. She or he has little horns. You don't want to cut off her little horns. So you're going to go around just the outside, and there's kind of a dotted line that you can follow. So this is, I mean, it's not easy. It's a little tricky, but that's okay. Remember, we've got the power of yet. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're just going to try our very best. If you notice how I'm holding, the paper is moving. My scissors aren't really changing how I'm holding them. It's the paper that I'm moving all around to keep cutting. So if you watch how I'm cutting, the paper is the thing that I'm really manipulating to turn, not so much my scissors. So that's a little trick you can start to try to use with your little scissors, is move the paper to where you want to cut it instead of necessarily moving your scissors around the paper. So, okay, so you're going to cut out all your legs, cut out all your legs, right, cut out your head and cut out all your legs, cut out around the body, and then cut out the tail. Remember, on your tail, you do not want to cut off the little tuft of your tail. Keep this little tuft on the end of your tail right here. You don't want to cut that off. Okay, we'll meet back in just a minute, and I'll have this all cut out, and we'll go to the next step together. You can pause this video anywhere in the process while you're working so that you can take the time to be right where Mrs. Duffield is in how I'm cutting and what I'm doing. So go ahead and pause the video right now if you want to, and I'll see you in just a minute after I've got this all cut out. Oh, one thing when you're cutting this part of these, do not cut off this part right here. You need this. This is what we're going to use to glue him to. So make sure when you're cutting the feet, these middle feet, do not cut off that part on the back. That's your little tab that's going to be used to glue him on. This is very important. If you cut it off, it's okay. See if mom and dad have some glue, or not some glue. I know you have glue because I sent glue home with you. No, see if mom and dad have a little tape, because I did not send tape home with everybody. So if you make a mistake, not that big of a deal. He'll just have a little shorter leg, or we can try to fix it with mom and dad's help. Okay, there we go. So now we have the body. We have our cute little head. I'm going to stick that off to the side. Okay. Then we have our legs. We have two bottom legs and our little tail. Okay, so at this point, these are our arms. Right there. Right there. You can kind of see our little cow coming together. And then maybe the tail's on that side. Head goes here. Okay. So I am not going to glue, you can glue all these parts on now, but I'm not going to glue him lower than this. This is where the rest of the parts of our little book, we're going to make a little book that goes on the tummy of the cow. So you can glue these down, so that means you put just a little tiny bit of glue on the bottom of the head, just right here, okay? And remember, we are not going to cover up this box right here. So we're gluing the little head on the top, just a little bit of glue right there. Okay, the arms, remember with our little tabs, so put a little glue on the tabs. I'm going to glue one arm there. Actually, technically cows don't have arms, they've got 4 legs. So it just is up there like it. Most cows don't stand like that. At least I've never seen a cow stand like that. So then on this part of the leg, there we go. Just put a little tiny bit of glue on the top. I'll lift her or him up. Push it down. Good job, good job. little bit more glue there. Push it down. Okay. And then the tail, you can put the tail on top or the bottom. I'm going to put mine on the bottom. So I'm just going to put, again, just a little tiny bit on the end there. And then have my tail sticking out just to the side. Okay, now we're ready to create our book. That's all glued down. And then our first page, you've got all these different pages. Okay, you can actually just take this and pull it off. It's just a staple and it can get pulled off. So on this one, we're gonna write on here, I'm gonna move my little cow out of the way, with a pencil, says My Little Cow Investigation Booklet. So this will be your name, this is my name. So get your nameplate out that I sent home. So your nameplate is the name you're writing here. Your nameplate like this. Get your nameplate. It'll have your name written right here. Get that out so you can use that to write. Mine is Mrs. Duffield, of course. So put your name right up here, and I want your name to look nice and neat, just like your nameplate. So take your time. Every time you write your name, it's one of the most important things that you ever do in your paper, because it's what gives you credit for what you do. If you don't have your name on it, or they can't read what your name is, then they won't know that it's your beautiful work. So Mrs. Duffield, and then you'll see that we've got dotted lines. I got a little glue on me. So I'm gonna put K, C, A, O, W, ow, K, ow. Okay. Then you take this and you will cut this out. Again, do not cut this flap off. That is what we're gonna use to glue down. So it's very important that you follow instructions, or you will not have all the pieces you need to put your book together. So we're gonna follow these little lines, and it's a little tricky cutting, I'm not gonna lie, but you can do this. This is good dexterity, good practice, this is good muscle memory. Just think of this as like exercise for your scissors and your hand. Make sure you're just cutting your paper, nothing else, not your friend, not your sister or your brother, not the dog. Okay, so I'm gonna cut all the way around all of these. And again, if we have a little bit of an oops, that's okay. Try to do the best you can. Okay, so all the way around. Now remember, this was number 1. That does not mean it goes down first. It means it's gonna be on the top. So we're gonna put that off to the side. Just put that there for now. Do not glue it down. Okay, now we have this one. So go ahead and tear this one apart from this one. Okay, here's number 2 and number 3. This is where you're gonna draw your own picture of a sweet, cute little cow. So this will be your own picture. I'm just gonna draw my little cow. And I'm gonna kind of make her look a little bit like the cow that we had. With her big eyes. Oh, she has such big eyes. And then her, kind of her muzzle part. Here's our little cow. And then I'm gonna give her a body here with one leg. And again, we do not have to be perfect artists. And then a cute little tail with a little tuft in the end. There's my cow. Now I want to put some little spots on my cow. And if you want to take the time, you can color your cute little cow. I'm fine with that. I always like when you put details into your work. It always makes it look nice. So there's Mrs. Duffield's little cow. So once you have your cow, and again, if you need to pause this, that's okay. Go ahead and pause the video so you can take this at your own speed. There is no hurry. So again, you're going to cut all around these neat little pieces. Don't cut off these at the end. You'll see it's going to make a cute little book together. Okay, so I'll see you in just a minute. I'm going to cut this out, and I'll be back, and we'll do the little poem that's at the bottom here together. I'm back here, and now I'm cutting out the poem. So again, we're just going all around the outside. And this one says 3 on it. Do not cut off that top part, only on the outer edges. Okay. This one says, this is all about cows, says, I'll see if I can make it a little bit bigger for you. You can see yours. I can be white or brown with spots that are brown, beige, or black. I like to eat hay and grass for a snack. I eat when I can, and I chew and chew. And when I don't eat, I say moo, moo. To know who I am, consider this link. I'm very famous for giving you milk. All right. So that one goes in our pile. Now we're on to our last one. Now this one is really fun because we have these 4 little interesting pieces over here. So these ones, I'm going to come in just a hair closer for you so that you can see those a little better. So we've got the number 4. This says milk and meat. This says black, brown, and white, moo, grass, and cow. So now you're going to color all of these the right color. So I've got brown here. I'm going to have to go find a black. And you don't even have to worry about coloring the white because, well, it's already white. Okay, and then you've got meat here. You can make it red. You can make it whatever color you think you would like it to be. That is a carton of milk. I'm going to make my carton of milk gray, just light gray, so that I can kind of see it. I don't know that it has to be a specific color. There's no rules concerning colors, at least as far as I'm concerned. I like it when you guys use your imagination. I think that's fantastic. So I say have fun, make it whatever color you would like, and it is, you know, your cow investigative book. So I have an interesting color for my meat. It's a little bit pinky purple. I'm not sure that that would be good. Okay, and then I think I'll do my 4 of that color too, since I have it in my hand. And then I gotta go find a black. It seems like we are always short on black, the crayon color black in our classroom. So I'm gonna go searching for a black. I'll be right back. Found a mysterious black, so I will color my little crayon black. Thank you for being patient with me. Alright, so there we go. I'm going to stick that right in there so I can find it later. On this one, you're going to cut out all these different little pieces first. So you cut around the edges. This one, I've got all these little dots. You're going to cut all of these out. So cut on the dotted line. These are all little teeny tiny squares, so make sure you have all the little teeny tiny squares cut out. These you're going to glue into this last page, and we're going to do our little investigation. We're going to answer some questions about our cows. And I hope you've gone and watched some of those books and read some of the books. They're on Epic, on cows. There's some super cute ones. The baby cow one is super cute. And then on ABC Mouse, you also have some more cow. There's a little cow book and some cow investigation that you get to do there too. On Epic, There's several just really fun books, so I hope you're going there and doing those as well. Okay, so now we have, I'm going to just shake this off, and I think what I'll do, I'm going to put all my little pieces up here. We've got all the different colors. Got the meat, the number 4, moo, that one says grass, and cow. And I'll go ahead and cut this out so that I'm all ready, and I'll just glue it down onto here. And again, I'm not going to cut off that top flap because I want that top flap. That's what we're going to glue into the book. It's going to make sense here in just a minute when we put our book all together. Okay, so now we have this piece here. This is our little investigation, and there's sentences we are going to complete with our little pictures. So, whoops, you gotta be able to see them. Okay, so this says, I am a, okay, so what do we think it is? Black, brown, and white, grass, milk and meat, 4, moo, or a cow. I am with you. I think I am a cow. It is a cow. Cute little cow. Okay, so go ahead and put glue. We're going to glue cow into this first little box. I am a cow. I give people, do cows give people black, brown, and white? Nope, they really don't. That's a color. I give people grass. Do cows give people grass? No, they do not. I give people milk and meat. Do cows give people milk and meat? Yes, they do. I know some of you don't eat meat, and that's okay, but you might have milk, you might have cheese, you might use yogurt or ice cream or some of those other things. That's all okay. All right, I give people milk and meat. My colors are black, brown, and white. Are those colors? Yes, they are. Is grass a color? Nope, don't think so. Is 4 a color? Not today. Is moo a color? Nope, and never has been. So this is black, brown, and white. Okay, that goes, my colors are black, brown, and white. I eat, do I eat the number 4? Probably not. I eat moo? That doesn't even make sense. Do I eat grass? If I were a cow, I sure would, huh? So I eat grass. Let's go ahead and put that right there. I eat grass. Okay, I have blank legs. Let's get our little cow back out and let's count how many legs she has. Oh dear. And let me move this back out so you can actually see the whole cow. There we go. Oh, okay, let's count how many legs all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one was pretty easy. I have 4 legs. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put the number 4 under 4 legs. And then our last one is I say, this one's so cute. We can all say it together, okay? Say it nice and loud. Moo. Oh, I wished I could hear you. So cute. I say moo. Cows are cute. Okay, so that's our last little page. And remember, we had an order. So this was the last one. Then it was this one. Then it was this one, our cow picture. And then it was my little investigative booklet by Mrs. Duffield. So I'm going to show you how we're going to glue these down. Okay, so we have our cow here. Take this one first. This is your investigative one. These are all the questions that we answered. Turn it over, and you're going to go just along the top here. Okay, and that piece, I can turn it over, it's going to go right in that square. So, and push that down. There you go. So you can still flap it up and see the tummy of the cow. Woohoo! It's the belly button. Okay, Then you're gonna go right along this strip. See, this will make sense why you kept that. And the next one to go down, it's our little poem. So put that right on top and push down. Good job. You guys are doing awesome. Such cute little cows you're making. Okay, then put more glue right along the top there. And this is gonna be your little cow that you drew the picture of. And that goes next. And you can color these. I hope you add some color. It'll make it look super, super, super cute. Okay, then right along the top there, add a little glue on the top there, and we'll put our cover piece and glue that down. All right. There's our little cow investigative book. So when you're turning these pages, you probably want to let it dry first, but you can let your mom or your dad bend these so that they're creased, so that you can lift the flap and read the different things and bend them down. And then to your little investigation that tells you all the different things about cows. There we go. And there's our cute little cow. Now, just because your name is here, it's always a good idea. Go ahead and put your name on the back of your cow. Nice and neat. Mrs. Duffield. Well, that was super fun. I sure miss you guys. Thanks for coming and making your cute little cow with me. Watch this as many times as you need to get yours done too. Okay, we'll see you again for our next project. Bye.